Hi, this is Michelle with Michelle's Macarons, and today we're going to talk about humidity in your macarons. So I'm specifically going to talk about the recipe I use in this video and my favorite macaron recipe. So if you haven't already, go watch this video and I tell you step by step how to make macarons and answer a lot of your questions there. But I can only teach you so much about humidity. You kind of just have to go on what feels right in your area. So that's what I'm going to talk about now. If you live in a super humid environment, which I've answered these questions in some of these troubleshooting videos. So if you're not getting enough answers in this video about it, go watch some of those. But if you're living in a really humid environment, I recommend, if you can, getting a dehumidifier, or if you've got air conditioning, turn that on. That will help maybe get a fan that will kind of blow over the macarons as well. So other fixes for drying macarons faster if it's too humid is these are ones that a lot of people in the Facebook group like to do. So if you're not already, go join that Facebook. Try to be patient with me as I accept more people in there. There's a lot of people waiting to get in, but just answer the membership questions and that's all you need. There's no other way to get in. A lot of them like doing oven drying, which is something that if you want, maybe I'll make a video on that and attempt to do it in Ohio, because some bakers would do like a no rest method and oven drying. The no rest thing has never worked for me here in Ohio, but I might do a video experimenting with oven drying. If that's something you want to see, comment below. If you live in a really dry climate, then you're not going to have to dry them as long, and you can have some problems can be caused by drying too long. So maybe the macarons will have really short feet or be slanted, and it's kind of like they're getting stuck to the tray and it won't lift them up. So if you live in a dry climate and you let them dry too long, you'll kind of know what I mean. Like half of it rises and has its feet and the other half doesn't. That could be because you're letting them dry too long. Now, if you are making a bunch of batches and you can only bake one tray at a time, that's going to be a problem if you live in a really dry area. So what you can do is you can take a baking sheet and put another baking sheet on top of it. You have to be very careful with this, but preferably one with edges. You can flip that over and set it on top of it. So that will kind of stop it from drying out too much. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it to be notified whenever I come out with a new video. Now you could also try cornstarch. I'm hesitant to recommend cornstarch unless you're absolutely sure it's because your environment is too humid, because that can lead to drier macarons. So if you can't fix it any other way, then try adding the cornstarch, but kind of make this your last case scenario if possible, because they do get harder a little quicker if you add the cornstarch. Now, if it is more humid in your area, you might have to be humid and like hotter. If you live in a really hot house and it's humid and you don't have air conditioner, you're gonna also have to be careful about how many macarons you pipe at once. The batter will kind of start to act up if you don't pipe it all at once, and if you live in like a really hot, humid environment. So my advice for that is start with a smaller recipe, maybe half the recipe. We'll put the ratios here. And then work up to a full batch once you've got the piping down and you can pipe a lot faster. Okay, now humidity in your fridge is also a big deal. Some fridges, even if they're like brand new, they have a lot of moisture in them. So you have to be very careful how you store your macarons in the fridge and the freezer. So always make sure they're in an airtight container. Go watch this video about soft macarons if that's something that's happening and you think maybe it's from the moisture in your fridge. Your best bet is to just airtight container. I have a video about how to store your macarons too, so go watch that as well. And I think I linked some Tupperware and stuff to put your macarons in. Okay, and if you want to start selling your macarons or any other baked goods, join the email list below. I have a course called the Home Bakery Blueprint where you'll work with me to start and grow your home bakery business. So we'll go over step-by-step licensing, the laws, setting up your order system, photography, branding, literally everything you need. So sign up for the email list if you want to be notified when that opens up. Okay, and like I said before, join the Facebook group and post your pictures in there if you're having problems. Tell us what's going on. And there's a lot of people in there that will help you make better macarons. If you'd like, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will put those links in the description. Okay, check out these other macaron videos. Okay, love you, bye.